8:29 on this Wednesday morning. Thom, our guest host for today, has been instrumental in getting the GIs of comedy all together, and quite simply, as the motto says, they're stand-up comics, all vets, still serving their country one joke at a time. So, Thom, will you introduce us to your troupe?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got two of my three comics here today. Will C., our U.S. Marine Corps veteran, and Jose Sardui, our Air Force veteran. Jose is a major in the U.S. Air Force Reserve. He's actually a flight instructor.
Well, thank you so much for your service. How's it been going? What's it like out there on the road?
Crazy.
Well, the three of us, well, the four of us in one SUV. Remember, we get out of the car, it looks like the Goonies reunion.
Oh my goodness, you guys. So what is your material all related to? I assume it's all related back to the armed services at some point.
At some point, yeah. Not all of our material is military-based.
Okay.
Some of it is, but it's only there as good as it is funny. You know,
sure.
we don't talk about anything, any subject, whether it's about the military, our wives, or girlfriends, or whatever, unless it's hilarious. And it's all relatable, whether you were in uniform or you're a wife or a spouse or a mother or father. Anybody will get our jokes.
So how did you guys get started? What was the premise for this?
He found us, and he said, that person is funny.
Is it just that simple?
Yeah. I found him on a street corner. Begging
What were you
for
doing?
change.
I was showing out the Great Wall of China buffet in Burbank, and he's like, you could be funny maybe if I could shape you and mold you, and kind of took me under his chicken wing, and we here we are.
Thom, you play the guitar. We're taking a look at some video of, I guess, your performances, past performances. Tell me what you do on stage.
Yeah, actually, I was a musician growing up,
okay.
And that worked out really well because now I'm a comedian. I played guitar on stage sometimes during some of my shows. During the GIs of Comedy show, we have a little less time because we all like to get the equal amount of time on stage.
Sure.
So I've kind of taken that out of my act for this tour. But when we do our individual shows, I did a homecoming show last year, brought my guitar out for that one. But
never mind that you don't have any clean songs.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, really?
That's
They're
not
all
the
dirty,
reason.
Thom? Is that true?
never mind that I've made generals blush.
Oh my goodness. Well, on that subject, you know, we so often hear about all the awful things that happen overseas when people are in war and serving time overseas, protecting our freedom. They say war isn't necessarily funny. How do you guys make it funny?
Well, I mean, if you're in a situation that's really stressful, and it's really something that's like awful, at the time it's not funny. But if someone, you know, poops their pants during it, afterwards you're like, that was awesome, man. You know, like that's the situation where everybody has a good time. During, it's very intense, but afterwards, that's how you release some of the pressure. So.
You guys have 3 shows coming up in Amherst at the Forum. 3 shows. It's 8 to 10. When?
Friday night.
Okay.
We had 2 shows originally booked. We had the 8 and the 10. Those sold out immediately.
Oh my goodness.
So last night we decided to add a 3rd show at midnight. You can get tickets at the Forum, which is the old Dakota Grill over on Maple Road, Maple and Sweet Home, where you can call 831-3271 and get tickets. But last we heard, as of this morning, that the 8 and 10 show were sold out.
Well, that's wonderful. Great news. And we'll, of course, link everyone to all this information on our website, wingingit.tv. And speaking of, let's send things over now to Emily Lenahan for another .com check. Hey, Em.